Russ Hammond, race director for the 2021 Bimblers Bluff 50K. We're here going to do videotaping section 5 of the course today. This is the big one in a sense. It's the climb up the Bluff head all the way to James Valley. I think the section's about 3 miles in length, and we'll give you a little preview of what you have to look forward to on the trail. This is mile 10 in the race. There's going to be a great aid station right here, run by the fabulous West Rock Ramblers. And you're just coming from that way, and coming over from Broomstick Ledges. Okay, so we're going to walk this way a little bit. And there's the start of the climb up to Bluff Head. So here we go. Michelle's going to keep taping for a minute. I don't know if you can get a sense of the pitch from the video, but there's the climb up the Bluff Head. We'll see you in a little bit, and I'll let you know how long it took me and Michelle to get up here today. See ya. Yeah, so we're about a third of the way up the climb here. I just want to give you a sense of terrain. Not very steep in this section. Whoa, hello. But constantly goes up, not very technical. So front people are going to be running this, but me, I'm just hiking because we got a long way to go. Okay, here we are at the top of Bluff Head. Today it took us about 15 minutes, but we stopped to do some video and that. So between 10 and 15 minutes for mid-packers to get up to the top here. But then you get this beautiful view. So unless you're racing for the win, make sure you stop here and take it in. And I want to comment that the picture Michelle was taking of the valley over there, that's part of the course. You're going to be running all that this afternoon. That's sort of the Rockland Junction back to the stick part of the course. So you got those 6 miles or so to take later on. All right, so we're going to head on off. I think we're about half a mile, 3/4 mile into this chunk. So we got 2.5 miles to get to James Valley Preserve. See ya. Past the bluff, maybe 0.2 miles, which seems like we're 0.8 on the Strava. So when you get on the other side of Bluff, there's a couple climbs, but after that, you have one of my favorite parts of the race. There's maybe a mile of just downhill running. For some reason, when you get on this side of the bluff, there's always this wonderful, cool breeze. So I hope it'll be there for race day for you folks, but I've never run this section without this beautiful, cool breeze, this lovely downhill, pretty clean running. So I'm going to continue, and we'll see you down in one of my least favorite parts of the race before we get to James Valley. See ya. Okay, so we're about 1.3 miles into this section from Bluff Head to James Valley. I stopped here for a couple reasons. We just went through about 0.5 of that beautiful downhill running, not too techy. Now, two things are going to happen here when you cross this water. Usually there's not this much water. We just had Storm Elsa last night. But in event, when you get to this place, left and right, you want to stay on the Blue Trail. Many a runner have gotten off here and regretted it. Okay, the other thing I want to say is once you cross that water and get to this junction, the next half mile or so is one of my top 5 least favorite parts of the race. It goes uphill and it's extremely techy. And it comes at about mile 11 or 12 of the race, and just be aware that it's not a fun part, okay? So we're gonna go up the trail here, do a lot of hiking for the next half mile. See ya. Ugh. Yeah, that section, I remembered it correctly. Little mini ups and downs, nothing hard, but techy and ups and downs, and just a section you got to grind through. When you get to this right-hand turn, first off, make sure you turn right. You come to this T here, you're staying on blue. From here to James Valley is maybe a mile, less than a mile. and it's kind of opens up. It's still pretty techy, but in my opinion, it's a lot easier running here because it's more forest road, and it trends downward. There's no big hills here or anything. Okay, so I'm gonna try and recover from that last half mile, and we'll see you at James Valley. Okay, that's that. That's Bluff Head, start of Northwoods to James Valley. I think this is James Valley. I'm not sure if they call it that, but let's call it James Valley because that'll be the next section of the course. Lovely section there. I think we're coming up on maybe, I don't know, 3 miles, something like that, of this section from Bluff Head to here. Last half mile, beautiful running. Really important this section. You're at about a half marathon, by the way, so congratulations. When we get to this, come up this road, do not go straight. Stay on this blue till you get to this little kiosk here, and then you're gonna be on blue-red, okay? So there's a big junction here. Some people go down that hill, some people go this way. You wanna get to the kiosk and go to the blue-red trail to the right of the kiosk. Okay, so that's Bluff Head to James Valley, section 5 of the Bluff. I guess I'm gonna continue on here and do James Valley Preserve and get to Braymore, which is about the halfway point, okay? Take care.